I'm a retired police officer. I was working a road detail with another officer. I was struck by a commercial vehicle. I suffered a fractured femur, fractured right patella, 4 broken teeth, broken hand. I had 60 stitches in my face, concussion, and bruised ribs. So while I was in the emergency room, I was med-flighted to Beth Israel, coded in the ambulance twice on the way up. When I arrived at Beth Israel in the emergency room, I was greeted by some of my friends that drove up to see how I was doing, and we had conversation about what happened, and 3 of my friends said, "You need to call Ballin and Associates." And I had not, I didn't know anything about it, but so I was in the hospital for 5 days. When I came home, I called Ballin, and Stephen came out, your dad, and very, very nice man. And he saw my injuries, and he said, "Obviously, you have a great case here, and we'll take care of everything." And it was just a very pleasant experience. And then I was put in touch with Zach, and just guided me through everything. Zach would always call with any kind of updates. I never had to worry about anything. And he's just a very calming personality to talk to. He was always very reassuring, and it was just it was a very pleasant experience. It was more like talking to a friend than it was talking to an attorney, and just made the whole process very, very easy. I never had to worry about how the case was going. Zach always would call with updates, and I just put it in his hands, and I never had to worry about a thing. I guess I was surprised that it was such an easy process. I never had to go to court. We just talked on the phone. I came up to the office maybe twice. I went to Zach's house a couple times. And like I said, he was just an easy guy to talk to, and just very reassuring to talk to. I never for a second had to worry about anything, and I knew that Zach was going to take care of everything, and certainly did. It was just a very pleasant experience, and I've told numerous people about my experience, and I said, if you ever get in a situation like that, call me, call Zach, and that's it. And, now I feel like Zach is my friend now. He's not an attorney, he's my friend. And when I was asked to do this today, of course, I would do anything he wanted to do because he helped me out so much. I wouldn't care if this office was in Western Mass. I would drive out there because I just feel so highly about Zach, and anything he ever needs from me, he's got it. It's like friend and a friend, not just a lawyer and a client. To me, it was a great experience. It's unfortunate that, I had to do that, but there's nothing, I can't say anything bad about my experience. It was fantastic. I think it's calming because you just never know what to expect when you're going through this process. But to have an attorney like you, where I could call anytime and you pick up the phone, you would call me. There was never, I'm not getting a secretary when I call you, and it just makes you feel makes me feel like I definitely made the right choice. And it was, I don't know what else I could say, but it was the most pleasant experience for such a terrible thing that I went through, and you made it so much easier to go through that. So I just have to say thank you for the way you were, and to my wife as well. My wife thinks the world of you, and it's just, it's, you know, I guess it's like when you know, like being a police officer, you know, a lot of people have like a thing that they don't like cops until you get to know the person. Like, I'm just a guy doing my job. And there were good cops, there were bad cops. There are good attorneys, there are good bad attorneys. You know, there's good and bad in every profession. But when you come across somebody like Zach, who really puts his heart into like his job, and really, from a human aspect, just makes you feel just like, I'm taking care of everything. You don't have to worry about a thing. And that's what I liked about it. You know, I never had to worry about anything. And my wife would always, you know, just say, "Well, how it's going?" I said, "When Zach calls, we'll know." It's you know, it's not, and like I said, I could call him anytime. I have his cell phone number. I could call him anytime I wanted to, and always picked up the phone. And I don't know if that's the way it is with other law firms. I would say probably not, but I was blessed to have Zach, and can never say enough good things about him.